Once these guys get started, we're gonna watch this match. Looks like they're getting ready to lag, and then we're gonna call it a night. I swear. But we're gonna bring you this one in its entirety.
Yeah.
Shane Van Boening versus Sergio Rivas. Rivas? Boy, I wish I knew.
Rivas.
It's Rivas. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody for staying tuned. Tell a friend. Put it up on your bar TVs. Looking at you, Peter O'Neill.
Call a friend.
Call a friend. Yeah, exactly. That was a pretty close lag, huh? Triangle. Haven't seen that yet.
Or they've been using the
Well, the rest of the matches we've been streaming have all been templates. The fellas in the comment section are saying his name was Robinson before he changed it.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
I saw that earlier. There was a guy playing, I forget his name, Matt something. He was wearing a Paggy Lion shirt. Completely confused me because I thought I had the wrong table. I'm like, no, what's going on? That's Alex. It's not even close to Alex. It was Matt something Smith. I can't remember. He was playing Josh Filler. Short name, but I can't remember what it was. Bobby, yeah, you're not lying, man. Everybody there's got to be tired. I was just talking to someone out in the parking lot. He said he talked to Lucas earlier today and said Lucas said he was falling asleep at the table.
They work you like a farm animal at this tournament.
They keep you going.
You got to be strong. Yeah, that's right. They push you through, man. All right, here we go.
You mind? I could have swore I saw them pull out a triangle and I see a template on the table.
Did they use the triangle over the template?
I'm guessing.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
Figure out a path to this three ball though. The thing Frank saying, anybody know why he got on Alex's shirt? Well, the when I was watching this filler match, his opponent Matt something was also wearing a Paggy Lion shirt, and the commenter said he has a booth there and he's selling shirts.
Enough answer, right?
That's all I got.
Like Alex, like wearing a Pink Floyd shirt or something.
Yeah, why not? Alex is probably the only one not wearing a Paggy Lion shirt.
Wearing a SVP shirt. What would Efren do?
That would be funny if all these guys just swapped jerseys.
Oh yeah.
To just mess with streamers.
By the way, I don't know what the story is with Efren if he wasn't feeling good or what, but good thoughts go out to you there, Mr. Efren Reyes. Hope you're feeling well, sir. Did we ever find out what was the
Rumor mills were saying that, or if he just he had to cancel his entire U.S. tour, so unfortunately, we had to change our plans at the last minute. But we came up with a pretty good one, I think. The pool party. Pool party with Efren, or not Efren, Earl the Pearl Strickland,
Rodney
Morris, yeah,
Scott Ross,
and Jeremy Jones.
Jeremy Jones.
First, Lucas will be here, so we have 5 pros on the Sunday, and then the next day we're gonna have Jason Shaw and Moritz. Like I said, a little bit of spicy talk between the two of them, so it should be an entertaining. I'm gonna see if maybe we can mic them both up. I have to work on the audio. That would be funny to hear him.
Jason could be a pretty funny
Oh,
dude.
he is a character and a half, man.
Off the
Moving off
table.
the table. Is that coming?
Shane doesn't need any.
I know. I think he's gonna go straight at this 3-9. Get it over.
Hey, 1-0.
Rail first too.
Yeah.
I guess that does something. Takes a variable out. 1-0 Shane. Numbers are going up, so thanks everybody for coming back or telling a friend. Keep the liking and sharing going. We appreciate that. So sweet.
There you got Brandon playing again too.
He's listed in the unassigned players in round 6, so he hasn't been assigned anything yet. I don't think he's playing again tonight.
Girls up with the girls?
I doubt it.
It's funny that they got Ashley playing Christina.
It's supposed to be a random draw. He's not on 13, he's on 5. Not there yet.
He
45. Yeah.
He said Shane did it. I'm gonna do it.
Ah, why not?
This one's
Mark Estiel is a 771. Why? Oh,
Sergio Rivas.
Sergio was a 745.
Oh, what? Oh, nice shot.
He just cleaned that 9 out.
Yes.
That shot then. Busy doing tech stuff. Hang on. Oh no, it's because it's in. Okay. Yeah, so here's the thing, guys. In the comment section, I see you guys talking about the camera being moved. Yeah, they're mounted to the opposite table's light fixture. That's why you have vision from the kitchen side of each table instead of the foot side. Would have been nice if they spun the tables around so that you could actually get foot views. But as it turns out, because they're mounted to the light fixtures, if there's air conditioning or if there's a player that accidentally taps it, It's gonna sway a little bit. I call it the cruise ship effect. It'd be like playing pool if you're on a cruise ship, just sort of swaying slightly back and forth. But that's why
You're saying that kind of half joking. There's
there is a cruise ship that has a pool table on it.
It's on gimbals. It
Yep.
actually moves. It can't be that good.
Supposedly, I saw a video of it somewhere on YouTube, and it kept the balls never moved, even though the ship was rocking, the ball stayed still.
That's pretty impressive.
That's some solid engineering, no doubt. What was the problem that needed to be solved there? It's like, I really want to play pool on a cruise. There's so many things to do, and pool wouldn't have been one of them. Mini golf, interesting. I'll give you that. I was on a cruise once, and I had a mini golf course, and boy, you had to play the boat. Oh, they definitely do that. I did with the 4 there, and it kind of messed his position play up a little bit. Double kissed it. I thought they were telling one of the big reforms of the Derby from last year is
They're trying to get away from killing these guys.
yeah,
Sometimes they were playing at 2 and 3 in the morning.
Exactly. A lot of the players were saying it's like it's way too late. You can't be expecting us to just get 5 hours of sleep and then play again.
Working them hard.
And so they said this year they're going to keep it tight. It's one of the reasons I think they went to digital pool, just to help with logistics.
Yeah.
But having said that,
a lot of guys to put through.
Well, now they're playing the same amount of pool, but they're just doing it faster because they have more tables. They got more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just
better logistics.
You don't get a rest during the day as much as you used to. Table like a 5-year-old. The angle he has on this 5, it seems like he's got to go forward off the short rail.
Tails were, like you say, just going for pretty good.
A little straight. Left her on the table.
Forward and play a 9-ball on the side.
Um,
Just watching them, it's a little hard to tell because it's kind of dark down that end, but it's like looking sideways at it.
Sort of spin it out a little bit.
Talking about these being long days.
Okay, so it's day 8. You guys have been playing almost nonstop since last Friday.
The ones who rise to the top are like nonstop.
Yeah,
They handed the table over. Sergio Rivas breaking up 2-1.
you have much of a choice. Oh, drop the 1 behind the 5 or Q behind the.
Either or. You let the 5 stop the 1-ball and send the He do that just because he pulled the cue ball for the. Did he
You
get
got the
he get
rail.
the rail? He's pointing. Oh, okay. He did.
He's acknowledging that it didn't touch.
Yep. Close to having a good save on him.
That would have been a very good save. It
Yeah.
just got to touch something.
That passes the 8, right?
See where he tapped?
Yeah.
He's going to try and leave the cue there for the 6 in the upper right corner. I think so.
Beautiful, really.
Good work. 6 inches. Up. Like that. It's 2-2.
Anybody unfamiliar with where we're broadcasting from, relaying this to you from, here's a look at Yale Billiards, Wallingford, Connecticut.
Why do they keep doing that? I did that last time too.
And it went to 18.
That is weird. No, we're back to
Oh,
the
we're
right
on-
table.
Okay.
With that break and run button, either we bumped it or there's some code glitch.
Must be.
Gotcha. Oh, I think we both just bumped it.
Happened when you did it too, all right?
Yeah, I think we both did it. Oh well. SVB up, getting rack 4 done. No, rack 5. I think Shane already had one, so they got to update the score. Oh, he scratched. That was uncharacteristic.
No. At the end,
I think his batteries are on, like it's on that red where it says 5% remaining.
absolutely.
There we go. Scores up to date now, 2-2. Pretty decent pattern here. The balls are just, you don't have to move the cue around a lot to get to where you're going. The 6 to the 7 is probably the longest shot. Vince?
Yeah.
There's a reference. Anyone watching this should get it, but still.
Oh, Werewolves of London.
Minutes ago, Bobby and Austin were in the booth. I think maybe it was they all run together after the situations I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Having said that, though, somebody in the comments section wrote, "Boy, Lucas Picasso Werner dresses like Teddy KGB in Rounders." Ever see that movie
Familiar with it?
with the Adidas sweatpants and everything else? And I was like, I cracked me up because I thought, he did.
He does.
He looks exactly like him. And then Austin's like, "What's that mean?" I'm like, "Oh, you have to go home and watch Rounders. It's the best poker movie ever made." But that
Yes,
equivalency of Teddy KGB and Lucas Picasso Werner,
That's funny.
that made me laugh. Check, check, check.
Yeah, Lucas does have. Yeah, the more I see him play, the more I appreciate how he just got a perfect demeanor for a pool player. You know,
Very calm, cool, collected, very deliberate.
not getting emotional. Wants to win, of course, but
Get a little emotional from time to time, but at the end of the day, and we all do. He's got it. He's better off at keeping his composure. Let's say
he does keep his composure really well, and he could play in really critical, tough situations. Doesn't seem to affect him. He's very cool.
Nice. Sergio just took that down in a hurry.
Yeah, I could see.
Both like, all right, after this we can go to bed, right? Ting, 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 ting.
Yeah, just knock him in.
Took advantage of that scratch on the break and cleaned house.
Break and run. The other guy broke.
Technically, the other guy broke it. It's a table run. Playing the ghost, that would have counted. How about that?
I'm watching him move around the table.
Have that lid in here. Oh, it's on a sideways table. I don't like that. There's Federer and Marcus Diola. Marcus Diola is a 774, so no joke, man.
Good play.
Josh is up 6-1 over Josh. Okay, there you go.
Which Josh?
Oh, there's Josh Filler and another Josh.
Not Josh Roberts.
Josh. Oh, it is Josh Roberts.
Really? Really?
Filler's taking it to him. He's up 7-1 right now.
Wow. Josh Roberts is a great commentator for one pocket. Plays one pocket really well. And he's a good enough 9-ball player that he was a good consideration to be on.
Didn't
Yeah.
like Filler's in the zone. He's up 7-1 over Josh Roberts.
Ocean.
Like I said, a lot of the Europeans don't come over.
Didn't come.
Players is a lot of chaos.
Niels would have been nice to see Niels by him.
Get up and the ones in no man's way. Slow this game down quite a bit right here.
For the history of this whole tournament, Greg Sullivan of Diamond Tables, Diamond Billiards, he wanted to recreate as close as he could the old Johnston City tournament. That was what they referred to that as Hustlers Jamboree.
Ah.
This is historic stuff for pool. Johnston City, I think it was Tennessee. They would come from all over the country, far and wide, to go down there. Hats. Taylor, best bank pool player that ever. That he did one time. He did successful.
Yeah, that too is still a big problem.
Guy shows he's capable enough. Sending it right back up to where the 8-ball's sitting on this short. Cross over the face of that.
Try to bring the 7 into the picture.
Hold it right out. $774, so he's got a way better.
Get this breakout shot.
Wow.
He didn't get rewarded, but that was precision right there.
It was hateful that he didn't get a little better.
Yeah, that was a great try, though. It did it again.
Yeah.
I think I know what might be happening. Great. Up to the short rail. Heck of a lot more that you could do about that.
Agree with you very much, there, Frank. Slide it into the 8-ball. Copper ball. Who just hit it into the 8, let the 8 stop. Ball release back down table. Crowded with that got him too. Look at this. Great shot.
Right around it. Ball in hand for Shane, and check out this 3 position. Options here, but I've got a feeling Shane's just going to rely on his skill to get around the table.
Yeah, he'll do the run out, I'm sure. Things looking good. Everything's very straightforward here. Tied it up, right? 3-3. And we got action. All right. Miller beat Josh Roberts 9-1. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, Shane got rewarded June, but with that really nice safety, won him the rack. Does he have the one ball?
Oh, wow. Okay, go.
Jump in the one. This is a very routine jump shot. If there is such a thing, routine jump.
Just enough.
He got past that.
I think he's got enough to cut this in, but then the 7's going to mess him up again. Might be able to thread the needle and go between the 7 and the 9, but boy, is that a shot. Miller beat Roberts? 9-1.
Yeah, that's like a good old fashioned.
That's a butt kicking.
Butt kicking indeed. It'll be terrible, Brian, if he goes into the 7. Stay good for the purple 4, right?
He's oh no, worst case scenario right there. Rattled the 3 and scratched. Yeah, I think Shane's getting a little aggravated there.
Yeah. Yeah, I love pool, but playing 15, 16 hours in a row, eight times in a row.
One-day tournament.
Test your limit.
I can probably handle a one-day tournament. 2-day tournament, I'd probably be on edge. But a 10-day tournament? Holy smokes.
Yeah. Like I say, you know, your reward for doing well, for being Shane, is you get to keep doing it every day after day after day.
That's true. If you're one of the dead money players, and I'm not saying any dead money.
Go get an ice cream.
You can go out, get some dinner, you know, enjoy a little bit till the next tournament starts and chill out, and you know. But if you're one of the top pros, man, you're gonna put in the work.
You're getting flogged day in, day out. In the early rounds, like you say, if you're playing dead money, it's not so terrible if you draw. And now, as you get through the 5th, 6th, 7th round,
there is no dead money.
These people are high 7s and better.
The dead money's already dead.
Dead money's died.
Battle continues. We're going straight to 4-3. Sergio. There's no way he's missing this run out. There's the commentator curse.
Just fixed his ass. Guess you got money on Shane, huh?
Well, there you go. Well, that's a good theory.
Pretty easy to go straight here, but
He's saying Lucas and DeMarco are playing.
oh wow. What time's Bobby getting here?
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing, Chicken. I'm like, all right, shift change.
Jumping that, getting that Pontiac and ride. Oh, that's funny. Sergio set up here to draw one back.
See him.
Joe's going to take the lead here.
I think the website's a little screwy.
Yeah.
He's not seeing. I'm not seeing what he's seeing. Oh, there he is. Bobby is right. He's on table 18. I think we're already on table 18.
He's he's playing after these guys.
That would make sense. I believe they started at 11:30. That's brutal.
It is brutal.
Players are left 97. We're under 100 though. I guess that's progress. They must have done the predictions or projections and said, okay, if we still have 80 people tomorrow, we're not going to be able to finish on Saturday.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, we're going to do one more. Put them out.
Hey, everybody watching, if you could like, share, become a subscriber if you like the Sharkstream. A lot of great content coming up. Like huge. It's going to be a huge next couple of months.
Very much so.
When's the Matchroom event?
All I know is April. I don't have a specific date. And Bobby says that his phone's already blowing up for people that want to enter. So and I know he's got a, what we used to call a Rolodex. I know his contact list is loaded with pool players. So if they're calling him and saying, "Hey, man, I want to be in your tournament," it's going to be a great packed house.
I can't believe he sat down with Emily Fraser and arm wrestled.
Great theory.
Man, what a shame.
Bobby's out there moving and shaking, man. He's made an awesome pool hall, and he's set up a really good stream here. So keep that momentum going.
Absolutely.
Put the cluster right in the middle area.
Oh, that's why he did that. Does he have enough blockers?
I think he's got a few in there somewhere.
It's like all 9.
All the balls, like 7 balls between him and the 2.
He's got all of the blockers.
All the balls. Freaking run button glitching.
Nothing bothers you when you put your head on the pillow at night.
Oh, definitely.
But pop.
Why is it? I mean, it's just. I take pride in having this thing run smooth. So if something glitches, it irritates me.
Yeah.
That's gonna help big time. I think this is a lucky break for Shane, but maybe he can get around the 3. Where you were. I figured you must be getting up, getting ready for your shift.
The game cat.
That is the game cat. Got a super sticker, so sweet. Look
Nice,
at that leave.
Nice
That was. I thought he might have enough of the ball to do that, but I wasn't sure.
That's what you want a safety to look like.
Absolutely. I think Shane's going to come at this 2 rails so he doesn't scratch.
Well, the 2 rails actually, it makes you a little more susceptible to the scratch, but it helps you with distance. He's so good at this stuff. I don't want to jinx him here, but he could be pretty precise about where he hits that. But if he does hit the underside, I mean, got a chance to scratch.
I like going 2 rails. Oh, he just whiffed the outside edge.
He went for the make.
I don't know if he went for the make as much as sending the cue up table if he could contact.
Yeah.
So what that would have happened is that who would have bounced?
Or both.
Yeah, exactly. So if he contacted the 2 that way, it would have gone like this, and then the cue would have just taken off. So that was the plan. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Better score. I don't know. Over. Better's 3 up, 3-0 up against Mark Estiola. And let's see if it does it again. Oh, that time it works. Yes.
Hard to imagine.
Coming out of replay that it does it. Still confused about that. is Sergio's Fargo? Didn't I look that up already?
775 or something.
No, I think that was the other guy on playing on Federer's table.
You were 770 with this guy.
I want to say Sergio was 745. 745. I was right. Times. I just forget what day it is. So Sergio's in control.
Job.
Purple 4-ball on the upper right's going to be a little tricky, I think. To the maroon. Hey, we're playing pool here.
Velvet rope like we do sometimes.
We do. With that nice little touch of draw to keep it steady. Feels straight here, though. What's up, Vinny? Crawling back up again. I guess people are starting to. It was Jason Shaw last night around this time. Or no, it was a little earlier, I suppose. Been a long day, not feeling well. I'm going to bed. And he's just basically flipped it on in his bed and watched the match. So perhaps that's what we're getting now is a little surge from the folks that are saying, all right, it's about almost 11 o'clock Eastern time. To Chicken and Brian talking, and we'll put them right to sleep.
We'll help you get. REM is our specialty.
That came right back, and he's got a great shot at the 5.
That orange 5-ball. Down to have a little stop shot. Pretty. Hey, Shane's getting in trouble here, but he's sharking.
Exceptional amount of foot traffic around this table right now.
Movie must have just ended.
Hey, Martin, I get that reference. He says REM is your specialty because you're shiny, happy people. See what you did there, Roy.
Well done.
Means it in the corner.
Hey, you're good.
Sergio with a 2-game lead. Wow. And so dominant. It's hard to believe, but Sergio's playing very well. Shane's missed he's rattled a couple.
He's missed the uncharacteristic.
Issue with the template today.
With what?
The template.
Which one?
The rack template.
Oh.
These guys I've seen this guy.
Oh, that's why they put the probably why they put the triangle over it earlier.
Maybe. Goes from Wisconsin, according to Travis Hernandez. Guessing that for you, man. Yeah, it's match room. So the 9 goes on the foot spot, and 1 goes up a little bit. The typical, you usually unmatched, you have to break from inside the first diamonds.
The box. Yeah.
Yeah, not the full kitchen, the box. Yeah, I see 9 balls.
Go get him, Shane.
In between him and the one. And yeah, you can see his body language is just, really? Here we go again. So he's going to probably push.
Turned into a jump shot, Shane.
I like that plan. Yeah. Straight at it. I did not think that window existed. Got a little work to do though. I had a little bit of swerve left, slash masse on that one to get it to go. It was well executed. Fighting this 1-2 like a rifle. Yeah, it definitely does have an extension on that. Hey, if you just, you think he's gonna slow roll it or go back and forth? I wonder. I would slow roll it, but I see these guys pretty much not trusting these tables, so they hit it with some speed.
He feels like he'll be hit.
Huge pocket here now. Wants to leave the 6 right in there though.
Yeah, if he could do it without hitting it.
It's supposed to be a little off the rail if you played it like that. Just got real hard. Oh, horrible result for Shane. Yeah, that 6 ball was in a that was less than optimal position for the 6. It cost him, so now Sergio's gonna get a freebie and go to 6-3.
With the bow on a silver platter right there. Shane's in trouble here for a possible.
Vinny is saying that Shane wins 9-6, so you're basically saying he's gonna win the next 6 in a row. That would be impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
You got action.
Yeah.
He says bet too. Uh,
Well, it's late on a Friday.
got a few matches left to do.
I know. Said Bobby, it's your shift now. Lucas starts at 11:30. That means
Oh yeah,
they're gonna lock us in again. And one of the earlier rounds, I had to. They locked me in, and I stayed till like 1:49 or something. And I slept till almost 11 the next morning. I know. I was a zombie the next day. Took Thursday basically off just to recharge my batteries a little bit.
surprised we're not seeing more of it actually because you're breaking from more center. Definitely
The
giving
cue goes
yourself
off
more of a chance to go smack after it goes across the
yeah,
back.
it goes off to the long rail and then
Yeah.
right straight back at the 9 usually.
Breaks. That happens.
Oh, gonna stick you on the 9.
I think the 9. I think so.
Everybody's getting in on Vinny's action.
Bunch of lock artists.
I started this. Starting to get sweaty in the comment section. I would have done the same. Just tried, but he just got it a little too hard to get it squirted past the 9.
Yeah.
Still a good outcome. I mean, the one ball's in no man's land.
Good outcome until he sees how bad Shane. Is that the 8 down there?
That's the 8 in the upper right.
Yeah. Hoping that the 1 is anywhere near that. Likely as it might be.
I don't think so without the jump cue, but he's got one in his hand.
Oh, he's got his jumper. Okay. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, that would have been gross. That would have been gross. Jump bank. Shane's got a free look at this now.
One down. I think you send the cue ball down. You cross over. You put the 1 behind the 3-9.
Hey, that jump cue yet?
You kick it or jump?
Been leaning into the jump pretty good. Started off on the kick.
But with the cue ball, he could jump into here, let the cue ball. He went behind it. Lucky Shane.
Very lucky Shane.
This might be a big turning.
Position play on. Shane doesn't like it either. Might have been better off going for the combo here.
I absolutely, I'm shocked. I mean, for his career.
Sure did.
Turned it right back around.
Sharp here. Nice, Shane.
Good out. Good out, even though you didn't get the position me and Brian like.
Hey, he handled his business.
He handled it.
You want to go? Yeah, Sean, this is live from Southern Indiana, Derby City Classic. It's coming to us from there, and then we're sending it out to you guys. Courtesy of our partners at Digital Pool.
We got this guy over in Elizabeth, Indiana. He's on the teletype. He's getting it out to us. I guess that's right where they are. Is right across the river from Louisville, Derby City, right?
That sounds about right. I haven't given Shane his game for score is 6-4.
Mm-hmm.
Shane's just focused on what's in front of him. Somebody's got to go over and tap the Digital Pool tablet.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be able.
It's looking good.
I think he's playing speed pool. Guy Luke Salvis used to do up in Canada.
See his MO. I'll be honest. I've seen him go, like I would go for the corner there, and he just says, "Nope, I got the speed. Whatever, let's do this."
And whatever he's doing, it's right. It's never going to be what I said, but
Now we can hit the button.
I think so.
I feel like SVP is going to put together a package here. He's like that whole run took probably about 2.5 minutes. It was just like bing,
Yeah,
bing, bing.
he's on it.
He was rolling with it.
Somebody said earlier about another match we were doing. He falls faster than he racked them. Time I like to keep saying it. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. We sure appreciate it. If you could like and share, keep the numbers up. All of that helps us quite a bit.
Like they're fixing the score now.
This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken sitting here with Brian Brennan. Connecticut.
Second they touch the touchpad, it updates. So yeah, it seems like there's a delay. I'll just write 5 there for now. Ah, there it goes. A bit of lag in the technology, no big deal. Break. Ball down. Who's gone? Gotta figure out how to get to this 3, and if he does that, breaks and runs again, he'll run a 3-pack basically.
That's the question.
Kicking the butt if he figured out a way to get the cue down.
If he's going to go rail first forward. Look at what he's doing.
He's going real first forward.
I think he is.
Right off to the left of the 3. That's going to be in position play.
Front. Does he have any angle?
He does. He's going forward. Got the purple 4 behind the 9. My butt's getting numb. Stairs aren't bad, but oof.
Yeah, they are.
They're all right.
They're all right.
I still miss my.
Yeah, honest with you, this one's a little better than that one.
Yeah, that one is a little bit better.
Yeah.
I miss my old Herman Miller chairs at work.
Oh, yeah, the Aron.
The Herman Miller Aron's the best chairs ever made. Oof! Wow, I thought he was going to come up right.
Yeah. By the way, I was surprised that he left himself that long of a eyeball.
I think he doesn't fear it, and he's more concerned about the angle than the distance.
Yeah.
Get ready. Nothing you could do about it, Sergio.
We got a 3-pack.
Ain't on fire right now.
And that was a turning point when Sergio killed off 4 in a row, right?
3 in a row.
Oh, he has a 3-pack.
No, he has a 2-pack plus an out. So that he broke and ran twice. The rack before that, Sergio gave up the ball, and it was 6-3 at that point. So now it's 6-6. So out, break and run, break and run. Six race to 3, guys.
We got it. Okay, well, Shane's catching his second win, looks like.
At this point, it's probably his 3rd or 4th win. Captain America, the savior of American pool. Gotta love it.
Certainly done a lot for it, that's no doubt. Squeaky clean. Tell you what, in my opinion, he deserves everything and anything he can get.
Oh man, Travis, I didn't even think of that. I said Vinny might be right with his 6-9 Shane prediction. I think Shane's gonna run another 3. He's halfway there.
Let's see. Hey, checks, right?
Cash on the table, man.
Post it up.
Pinball, we have a term for that very similar. Cash on the glass. If you're selling a pinball machine, it's cash on the glass.
Post it on the light.
Something clicked when Shane was down 6-3.
Yeah, like I can win. I've been here for 8 days killing myself.
Tired and I'm frustrated. I'm getting this over with. Bang, 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 bang.
I need to win this.
Let's get this going.
Go soft into the short rail.
Back and forth and get.
I think he's gonna go hard into the short, long rail and out. Just like so. Beautiful.
Ordinary. Now it's about to be a 3-pack.
Yeah, it is.
Shane Van Boening with a 3-pack. Take the lead.
How you like me now? Said Shane.
Sergio's got to be sitting there just like,
Got that
what can you do?
gorilla glued to my seat.
Fully glued, and then of course you get that chill effect too when you're sitting at the seat for this long.
The shoulders start.
All of a sudden things get a little weird. Yeah. Back to the table, rattle one, and it's over. If he comes back to the table at all.
Elbow, then it travels up to the shoulder. Then it's the back of your neck.
Here we go again. Shane at the Shane with a snap.
Then it's your wallet area.
Oh yeah, then it definitely hurts in the wallet area.
All right, let's see the big break.
Rack number 12. No. 15. Got
You
two on the snap. You got
that double smack on those balls.
to look at the two. He's got 3 down, and he's got to look at the two. And we just saw him cut a 5 from way weirder angles like this. That's true. I don't know. I watched him play one pocket and banks. This looks like a textbook 2 cross side. Send the cue up. If you're feeling,
that's a tough ball to
if
beat.
you're feeling,
to beat the kiss on.
if you're feeling bold, that's the move. And I saw him make a few of these.
I don't think he wants.
Dude, I mean, he might have the discipline, or he might just go ahead and say, you know what? On a roll, let's do this.
Hold on the.
You say a little low right, and it goes right by.
Put this down by the 3 ball. Guy's doing out there shooting or ducking.
Shane can't seem to figure it out either. I like ducking.
It's a tough call.
But I would like to see Shane continue this package. So I'm kind of rooting for the go for it. He got down. He was ready to pull the trigger.
This tells you how tough the decision is.
Oh, man.
He does not want to give the table back, but I think you got it. Doesn't it look like he could bank it down by the 3-9?
Well, he could absolutely leave it down
between
there.
the 3-9.
That's the textbook safety. Sounds like we picked the right match because Federer's up 7-1, Filler won 9-1. Got a little drama. I'll start. 5-yard penalty.
I seen Kid Delicious take less time than this.
He 3rd down.
He's just being courteous for all the other players.
Well, I mean, they were holding up because he was standing there, so he's like, all right, you guys go. I got to figure this out.
Right, he's got his thinking cap on. You guys shooting or ducking?
Robert's Bigfoot Billiards says it's an easy duck.
I think so. Somebody said bank it here.
It says bang it down and stick the rock by the 7, so there's a couple ways.
I think that goes across side.
I love it if he goes for this, though. I've seen him make this shot in one pocket, or not one pocket, billiard, or banks.
Wow.
He didn't get the reward he wanted, but I had a feeling he would make that shot.
Why did you do that, Shane?
He just kind of played it and said,
"To shut my mouth" is what he wanted to do.
I'll take what the table gives me, and the table didn't give him much.
He's looking over his face.
Crazy. I had a feeling that was going through his brain, like, I'm not leaving this table ever again.
I hear Kenny Rogers in the background. Gotta know when to hold them.
Still stick him here, but he had a chance. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and you get the roll. This time, not so much.
Everything looked wrong about it to me.
I love that.
But he made it in.
I love that he went for it. That was Robert, you're absolutely right. He didn't want to give up the table.
Well, that's. I think he's got to go to the right. Can he hit this?
I think he can catch the left edge. He's going to put the 2 on the left rail and the 3 on the right. Or he's going to do that.
Are you kidding me?
That would have been a gross bank shot.
Man.
Well, I think he's okay.
I think he's got him blocked a little bit.
I mean, Shane and Banks in one pocket is out. I mean, he's lights out. Trusting that a shot right there, that was a great try. Pretty sure that 8's in the way.
Covering some of it.
Enough of it to keep it from sinking.
Well, that's it. I think he can hit it. I just don't think he can make it. Close enough. He's surveying.
Love that Shane went for both of those. That was awesome. Like he switched gears and he's like, "Oh nope, we're going full in."
And I swear, I love Shane to death. I don't like that decision because even making the ball, he had a low chance of getting good on the three,
There's a chance.
but he's still in it. I mean,
You're saying there's a chance.
he still put a safety on his opponent. These boys are thinking it over to the nth degree. That was a pretty good play. Got Shane scratching his head literally. It's an easy hit going down table and coming off the side long rail. I don't know if he can get to it. Pocket point is there on the side. Ended that far to make a hit on. Wow. He's got him blocked enough with that 9 ball that he's looking like he's thinking about doing a swerve kick. Great shot under huge. I think he's going to go with the swerve or jump. I think he wants to get behind it though. I think he wants to go into the long rail and kick at it. For separation that way, I believe. Hold it out. Terrible, terrible execution. Liked what he was looking at first. Van Boening, I know he can manipulate this. Straightforward shot on the safe hole. Side position for the side pocket. It's on the hill. Shane's on the hill.
Oh my goodness gracious.
He just went on the hill.
Got an earful from Crystal.
Right, Shane's breaking on the hill.
Yes, I know Lucas is on table 18. Bobby, direct your eyes to the bottom left corner of the screen and tell me which one we're currently watching. Throwing that out there. What a spread. He makes this bank shot, he's off to the races. And I say if, I'm like when. Just like that.
You're too young. You don't remember Andy Don Meredith.
I do not. 10x, Brian. I only started playing in the 80s.
Does anybody out there know who I'm talking about? Andy Don Meredith. Frank Gifford and Howard Cosell.
Okay.
You know those names?
I know those names.
Monday Night Football.
Absolutely.
Andy Don Meredith. He used to be a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. I just never heard of him called Dandy Don.
That was right around now. A couple of balls. He'd start singing. The lights, the party's over.
You're not wrong. And Vinny's sitting here chirping now. He did say 9-6 Shane.
I gotta tell you, man.
This is looking scarily accurate.
Yeah, that was give me the Greek over there.
Right? This is the killer ball right here. Gonna bank it down past the 8. I've seen him do it many times, but this is the shot. After this one's over, stay tuned. Lucas will be playing. I didn't even look up who's playing. Lucas will be on table 18 playing against.
Nice shot.
Oh, he's going to use the 8. Oh, he got stuck.
Have this shot? Lights back on. The party's
Still going.
Premature.
Lucas is playing Louis DeMarco. Ooh, that's gonna be
That's a good match.
a tough one.
Let me tell you what's on Sergio's mind right now. I can't mess up one little thing. Poor Sergio.
Thoughts that race through your mind when you're lining up on this 6 ball.
This is not an easy ball, and knowing that your opponent's on the hill ready to close out makes it that. Just know, Sergio, if you make this,
Oh, look at this roll though.
no, you ain't got. Yeah, he did get a.
He-
Oh man,
I think he stuck him.
he did.
That was a
You know, he could swerve it though, but I don't think he's
what
gonna
are your
make
chances of making it if you swerve him?
it. He might jump. Headley would have jumped you. You don't hardly need position really, with 7 where it is. Does he have a safety?
What he's trying to figure out right now.
That would
Highly aggressive.
that would be well. He was pretty aggressive with
Yeah,
that
he's been playing aggressive.
ball across that had no future. Didn't.
Could be on the TVs out. No, I'm a smoker.
Oh,
Filthy, dirty smoker, and I can't seem to quit.
what are we doing here? He's swerving.
Ooh.
These guys have stood up more times.
Oh my goodness.
Both of them.
You know, I always advise people when I'm teaching or when I'm just giving advice, like if it doesn't feel right, stand up. And these guys have stood up probably about 10 times. I guess even warmer on that side. Yeah.
Oh, this is high drama. It really is. I love it.
This what? Are you kidding me? He drained that.
I am Shane Van Boening, and you are. Man, oh man, he's not done though. He's got to. Well, he is done.
I think he's out.
He's good. Yeah.
What a
You
shot.
can make that. You can make anything.
Let's see if the Tatum thing happens again. Oh, it worked this time. Yay. Look at that. 7 in the corner, 8 in the corner. It's over. Shane Van Boening.
The line. That party's over now.
Wow.
Guys, thank you so much for staying in there with us, Vinny. You're the man. You are the man. This is Brian the Kickin' Chicken sitting here with Brian Brennan for Bobby Hilton, the Yale Sharkstream. That was a lot of fun, that match.
That was a sick shot. Wowzers.
Hang in with us because I think the next
The next match on this table is going to be Lucas versus Louis DeMarco.
I appreciate what they're doing right here. Shane's giving them a pointer about how to get out of that